Are you a hat? Because I want to be under you. Can you tell that these past pickup lines have been mine? I think you can. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Radiant Tail. Let's just get into it. Things moved very quickly after I made up my mind. We're signing the contract, everything's being done. Pleasure doing business with you. From now on, Circus has both an assistant and a mascot. Hey, what do you mean by that? Don't get your panties in a bunch, just a figure of speech. Anyways, welcome. Now, let's depart at once. Gather your things and follow me. Huh? Right now? She only just signed. Don't whine! Everyone else is already waiting in the carriage. Okay, calm down. While commoners usually walk, they use a public stagecoach or ride with merchants and travel between cities. Each city is connected by a large highway. The carriage circus uses a custom-made and exceptionally comfortable, and it is drawn by a slaper who remembers the routes. Sick. What? I parked the carriage right outside the city. Come immediately once you finish packing. Okay. Got you. Junior marched off proudly, not even allowing us a moment of protest. Brady and I hurriedly scrambled to gather our belongings. Our farewell with Spirit was just as rushed, and we ran to the outskirts of the city, where the carriage was apparently parked. Can we finally make our own choices now? Oh, there! Hey, Tavolia! Rainy, over here! Fucking bug! Hold up! I'm getting this bug. This bug is dying right now. It's only when I'm filming, too. Oh my god. Do you guys see the bug? If you don't see the bug, I look crazy. But I see the bug. Ugh. Okay, let's continue. So you actually came. Sandra's coming from me, but I'm impressed that you really decided to join this bunch of misfits. Come on, don't say that, Sephora. We're all going to be partners traveling together after all, right, Ion? Genia specifically that we should receive them with a smile. Says the one who doesn't have even a hint of smile on his face. Everyone's been super excited to welcome you to the crew. I can't wait to travel with you. Oh, the bug has been getting in my way, and then I had technical difficulties, and then New York was being New York. This episode is gonna be great. People are excited. Villa's radiant smile bloomed a flower, and warmth blossomed in my heart as well. His happiness was genuine. He welcomed me with open arms and was truly excited to have us so long. So much so that his emotions manifested as a blooming chorus. Who's me? Oh, so we're just cheerful, gutsy. We're not gutsy, let's be so honest. We're scared. 6-year-old who works at Liber, her aunt's tavern. She was content with her peaceful life, but one day she was suddenly dragged into a mysterious group called Circus and became their producer. Ever since, her life has been anything but ordinary. Yeah, me too. Me 3! Villa may have been the only one who seemed excited, but that didn't stifle my joy one bit. I relished the excitement in my chest, and Rady gave me a reassuring smack with his tail. No worries, Rady the Great has your back. Let's head out. Come back with way more experience than just what we're made of. Yeah, you're right. I decided that I would try, so I won't just do it halfway. Let's all do our best together. And now our journey begins at last. I took a step forward, one tiny step away from my happy, warm, normal day as Liber. What awaited me was the start of our adventure. Hell yeah, prologue is done! Let's do this, baby! Intermission. I'm so excited. Can we finally, choose stuff? Moments after we departed from Arthur, inside the rattling carriage, we finally made our belated introductions. We're gonna be together for quite a while, so it'd be nice if we kick things off by learning about our fellow victims. That's true. We haven't introduced ourselves properly either. Fair. In that case, I'll kick things off. Jinya. I'm sure you know exactly who I am, even if I don't announce my name to you. I'm Jinya. We already know, right? We've already seen this before? Due to his fleishing god, Ikana Itsuno has made a name for himself. Remember clothes, fashion, luxury, above all else. Under the order of the king, he becomes forever. He doesn't seem motivated no matter how you look at him. And everyone's exasperated by his conduct. Okay. I usually work in the castle, but my elegant must have been so loved and admired that they couldn't resist making me circus's leader. A true performance led by Jinya, the instructor leader. With the addition of our heroine Rady, the rush comes to a total of 7. Their goal is to get each blah blah blah. We already know this. Yep. I got you. You can't even say that I didn't. There's nothing on my hands, but I swear I got you. Okay. We'll grant them one wish each, yes. If you ever encounter any trouble, come to me right away. I will. Pleased to meet you, Lord Jinya. Oh, just Jinya is fine. Spare me the formalities. We're gonna be traveling together a long time after all. Got it. In that case, if something ever comes up, I'll be counting on you, Jinya. How strange. I can't think of anything that's ever been resolved by talking with Jinya. Mine, please think twice before you say that. This carriage, our mythical tent, even our gorgeous clothes. I made them all possible. You should actually thank me for all the comfort you have on this journey, you know. No wonder. That's why we have the luxury of riding in a carriage pulled by Faye, huh? The tent in the plaza was amazing too, so that really was a Mystic tool? Very much so. It was designed specifically for us, and it comes equipped with the latest tech. When not in use, it can fold into a tiny box, so it's very portable. Setup's easy too. It practically does everything on its own. It built itself. Wow. So that's how such a huge tent appeared out of nowhere in one day. The Mystic tools I usually use weren't too fancy. Things like lamps and ovens you'd see anywhere. Since we ran a restaurant, we had sets of slightly pricey cooking utensils too, but everything here was on another level. There were probably a bunch of high-end Mystic tools with functions I would never guess just by looking. Well, we're endorsed by the royal family after all. Our tools must be up to standards. You're up next. Pascalia, introduce yourself if you please. Pascalia. Okay, I'm Pascalia, and I come from a small village called Ruth. A small village where Pascalia was born. There is a spring nearby where spirits live. Most of the villagers are farmers. Vegetables grown in Ruth are juicy and very sweet. Let's see. Just like you two, I joined circus because Jinya gave me an offer. I only left my village recently, so there are many things I don't know. I might cause you some trouble, but please take care of me. Considering that we're going to be putting on shows and all, your powers and looks will for sure come in handy. Hey, I know you contracted water spirit must be super strong, but how strong exactly? When the 4 major elements, fire, water, earth, and wind, gained a will of their own, we call them spirits. Yep. They could be said to be nature itself, and they were everywhere. If a human formed a contract with one, they could borrow the spirit's power and unleash it in the form of what we called magic. I know that humans who contract with strong spirits get a makeover, but even me being me, I haven't seen a human who's been influenced to this degree. Good point. I'm contracted with the wind spirit myself, but the only thing that changed was the color of a single lock of hair. Wind spirits are embodiment of freedom. They do as they like and are the hardest spirits to communicate with, resulting in them having to lease contractors. Though forming a relationship or a contract is difficult, once they are invested in someone, they will treasure their bond forever. Even if it's not one of the legendary great spirits, it must at least be a higher spirit. Incredibly powerful spirits representing each magic element. Celius, the great spirit of earth, Libera, the great spirit of wind, Leve, the great spirit of water, Valen, the great spirit of fire. Together they founded a city to grant Arthur's wish. Nowadays they're nowhere to be found. Ooh. I I think he's one of the spirits. I think Reindeer is one of the spirits. Maybe. Yeah, that's probably the case, I think. Probably. The thing is, I don't remember what happened during my contract. The next thing I knew, I looked like this. That's why I don't really know how to use magic either. Genia's contract is with the Wind Spirit, and Billy was a fire element face, so I can't ask them for help. Really, you can use a bit of magic, right? Well, I'm Faye, so yeah, but I'm off the earth element, so afraid I can't help you there, Pascalia. Plus, I can only do parlor tricks at best. Fae and humans channel magic differently, and contractors aren't all that common. Yeah. That's why I want to look for someone who can wield strong water magic along the way, even if they're difficult to find. Well, we're heading around the world, so who knows? You might just find someone. Exactly. That's what I'm hoping for. I'll breathe a sigh of relief when I do. Okay, that's all from me, I think. Please take over from here, Sephora. My baby's time to shine! Name's Sephora. I work as an information broker. I'm from Cultura, the Labyrinth City. I volunteered to join Circus because there's something I want. What would that be? I don't owe you an explanation. I was pretty surprised when you started introducing yourself without a fuss, but there's the good old Sephora I know. The bare minimum suffices, and do not get in the way of my work, remember that. Are you listening, lizard? I'm talking to you. But I've never gotten in your way before, Sephora. Do you have the memory of a goldfish? Is that the thing above your neck purely decorative? Is your brain smaller than a bird's, perhaps? Hey, I'll have you know what brain size is yours. Plus, that didn't count as getting in your way. I was only calling out to you because you didn't notice me. That's what others call a disturbance. Okay, let's all come down. Sephora, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. You're not off the hook either. The only thing you're good for is being normal. Can you really manage this problematic lineup? True, you might be preferable to Chinya, but that's all preferable at best. I don't expect anything from you. You're better off just looking after the incompetent lizard so that he doesn't drag me down. What? Oi, dude. You just met her and you're not supposed to work with all of us from now on. How could you say something like that? I only cited the objective truth, Verbal. I don't trust you either. Wow, blunt, aren't we? Oh well, even if you don't get in the right way, you can learn along the way. I don't have any such plans, unfortunately, for you. Whatever, suit yourself. You're next, right? Ion, was it? Eon. I used to be a member of the public security forces. Could you add any more information? I hail from Ferris. Gotcha. Right. Oh, come on. Introductions are the first step forward in any relationship. Try a little harder, will you? Communication is the most fundamental thing on a team. In that case, I shall say this. I'm opposed to you two joining Circus. Why? What did we ever do to you? What? Are you trying to tell us that we should turn on our heels right now and go back home? If that is possible, yes. A lengthy journey comes with danger. No one can predict when trouble will strike. We will cross forests as we move between cities, and fiend encounters are likely. If a young woman and a small creature join, escaping them would be much more difficult. I mean, you have a point, but... Okay, stop right there, Ion. I get what you're trying to say. But I'm the one giving them the job, it's already decided, and they're part of the group. So I make myself clear? Understood. Ion didn't look convinced at all as he turned his head away from us. Maybe I seem really thoughtless in the eyes of an ex-officer making this decision. Perhaps I shouldn't have come along after all. Villa Pascal, the engineer, welcomed me with open arms, but Zephora and Ion didn't seem to share the same sentiment. Please don't look so dejected. I don't think Ion said that with any ill will. And even if it's dangerous, you have me. No need to worry. Alright. Thank you. Okay, it's my turn next. Hey, my boy! I'm Billow, and I'm from the Island of Dragons. Flying's my specialty, and I love meat. Nice to meet you once again, Tefali and Rady. Yeah, nice to meet you again. And, there's an island full of dragons? Dragons usually live in solitude, but that's an exception. Apparently a bunch of dragons live there. Yep, exactly. You're very knowledgeable. Willow grinned widely. Looking at him, it was difficult to associate him with the classification of a legendary Fey beast. However, he was a dragon through and through. I saw him with my own eyes, so I have no choice other than to believe it, but at the same time, somewhere in the back of my mind, I still have lingering thoughts that the person before me really was a dragon. Plus, Sephora was calling him a lizard. Well, a dragon is a lizard. He really isn't anything like how you'd imagine a dragon, especially like this. He's just a nuisance in the shape of a Fey. At any rate, it's nice to meet you. Okie dokie, it's time for our introductions now. Hey, Rady! I'm Rady, and as you can see, I'm a lovely and adorable Fey beast. I'm gonna be the team mascot after all. You can count on me to attract loads of spectators with my killer cuteness. Are you sure you want a dust instead? Hopefully you'll be more than just baggage. What can you do, Rady? Well, dancing's a forte of mine, and nobody can beat me when it comes to popular with kids. Dancing? I see. I'm a bit envious. I've never been very good at it. Yeah, I can teach you my almighty pretty dancing anytime you want. You offer always dance. I may take you up on that sometime. Sure, leave it to Rady the Great. And I'm the only one left, right? I'm Tavalia. I'll do my best to support everyone as the public relations manager and producer. Our heroine's occupation is circus. Usually she doesn't stand on stage as the star of the show, but plays a critical role in supporting the framework of the troupe. Thinking about strategies to attract spectators, coming up with the content of the show, and giving instructions to all the members is her job. Heard. We'll make sure that stands. I hope we can all work together. Of course. I'm looking forward to it. Well, 2 out of 4 is not bad. And Ginia, you know. Now that we've got introduction out of the way, I'll sum up what our goals are once again. If I remember correctly, we have to perform at each of the 5 major cities and make the floor bloom. Oh, this is Tavalia. If I remember correctly, we have to perform at each of the 5 major cities and make the floor bloom, right? But if we only need 5 flowers to bloom, can't we just perform 5 times at the capital? Why go through the trouble of touring through each city? Well, the reason for that stems from how exactly flora are made by improving chloris. To tell you the truth, the number of blooming chloris is plummeting everywhere. What? Wow, I didn't know that at all. So is happiness plummeting? Well, now that you mention it, I feel like I haven't seen that many lately. Exactly. And the most apparent decrease in the big 5 cities. If blooms are around the country at this level, the flora likely won't bloom either. That's why we have to deal with the fact there's limiting chloris blooms in the cities before we can make the flora bloom. That sounds dozens of times harder than what I initially imagined. This group has such a heavy responsibility weighing on its shoulders. Am I really going to be able to do my job as the producer? So it's not as simple as we thought. Just entertaining people isn't enough, huh? Perhaps Rady shared the same opinion because I could feel his worries gaze on me. Even so, I want you to happily do what you want to do without wondering, what if? There are a lot of adventures you can only go on when you're young. You should attempt everything you can with your whole heart. Spiria encouraged me to move forward, and I can't let that go to waste. You can get out now if you have cold feet. No, I won't. I said I would try, so I'll push through until the very end. I promise. If that's what you've decided, I'll do everything I can too. The city's the country, I'll change them all. You have me, so rest easy. I'm counting on you two then. Oh, I know I had a key eye. You got me. On that topic, the king will grant any wish we have when we're done, right? Yes, that is the case. What are y'all gonna ask for? I'm thinking about maybe mystic tools that I can give to my parents as presents. That's wonderful. I don't really have anything in mind. I also don't have a request. I only participate in because my superior wills it. Oh, jeez. Learn to be greedy for once. Since they're giving you the chance, you might as well use it for something. How about you, Sephora? Like I said earlier, there's something I want. That's all you'll get out of me. It's not like you'd lose anything from telling us. I don't tell information cheap. That's my policy. Heard. Respect. Okay, whatever you say, dude. So no one has a dream? What should I ask for? It's kind of hard to pinpoint something when they say they'll grant any one wish. Well, we're gonna visit all the cities, so we have all the time in the world to decide. Right. I wanted to come up with something that'd make both Spiria and Rady happy. But before I considered the end of the journey, I needed to focus on the present. So we need to resolve the problems of each city, perform, and make the flora bloom. Practice and promotion are a must. Things are definitely gonna get busy. By the way, if we're heading to each of the major 5 cities, are we possibly en route to... You may have guessed, we're headed to closest city to Escultia's capital. Kalita, the Scholar City. Oh, I should have clicked on it. Damn. I had a feeling that was the case, but hearing him say it out loud... Whew. Zafalia, you alright? Yeah. I'm okay. Oh, is that where her parents raised her? I'm fine. I mean it. 10 years have already passed. And I already steeled myself, knowing that we would have to come here, eventually. Kalita. A city of knowledge with the Sage Tower at its heart, where scholars and researchers gathered. Look at the center, Kalita. This tower is where all the essence of wisdom and scholarship is gathered. A lofty construct made by Silius, the great spirit of Earth. Research is conducted all day and night, and the lights are never snuffed out. The researchers of Sage Tower are the ones who explained flora through and around. Heard. It was also the city I once lived in with my parents, who were 2 of those researchers. Damn. This sucks! Oof. Having to be confronted by your past already. Chapter 1! Let's freaking go! We're ready. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready. Yep, bunch it going. Can we start choosing, please? Can we please start choosing? Actually, with that, I'm gonna bid you guys farewell. I know last episode I said that we're in the end of the prologue, but I guess now we're in the end of the prologue. I'm really hyped. I'm really excited. I'm really like, let's go. Let's see what'll happen. I hope we can finally get to have choices now. Love you guys so much. See you guys later. Peace.